Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another video. And today's video, I want to talk about my wants and desires for gaming in the future. I know this is very broad of a topic, but I would actually like to believe that this is not very broad at all. Gaming has changed so much over the last couple of years. I can see this stuff happening in the next couple of years, like the next 5 to 10 years, because technology is always improving, and I definitely would love to see this happen. So this is just going to be in general. It's not oriented to a specific console. It's not oriented to a specific device or game or whatever have you. This is just ideas that I would love to see from gaming, and I hope you guys end up enjoying this. If you do end up enjoying, please leave a like, and also let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. What are some of your ideas that you want to see for gaming in the future years? But yeah, let's begin. So the very first thing, and this is no particular order or anything, but I would honestly love to see VR tournaments. I understand there's been gaming tournaments for the longest time, but can you imagine if there was VR tournaments? Like, you actually put on the goggles and you have your controller and you're actually going against other people in, like, let's say a fighting simulator. Can you imagine how fun that would be? It would be like video game UFC. You would have two guys in a room. They would absolutely be safe, for sure. But they would be going at it in a video game. It's like the same premise as UFC, but digital, and I would just love that idea, seeing people freak out over that. It's a way that you can actually bring things together. You can actually bring fans of gaming and fans of sports, and you can actually put them together, and that would actually be really, really fun. That was honestly, like, pretty simple, but that's pretty much it. I literally just want to see VR tournaments. The second thing, and this is also another thing I really like to see, is that I would love to see gaming get to the point where you actually can have body immersive gear, similar to VR, like how it covers your eyes and you feel like you're in the zone. I would like to see almost like a vest of some kind, where it rumbles on you if you want to, and that way it feels like you're being shot at, and like it will shake. I've seen the joke about how that people said that they should have a vest so it feels like you're getting shot if somebody shoots you. But I feel like that would just be like, oh yeah, 1v1 me with that stupid vest on, bro. It just becomes something petty and they would get a lawsuit. But just a shaking rumble effect, or like a video game bodysuit where your body is also immersed, like so you can feel heat, cool, you can feel rumble, you can end up feeling all the stuff from the game. And yes, I know where your dirty mind's going with the suit, but hear me out. This is innocent, I promise. You could just do so much stuff with this suit, kind of like the VR headset. It would just make it feel more immersive. It would almost be on par to Ready Player One, which I think is a fantastic movie, and you should check it out because it's like one of the best video game movies you will ever see in your life. So that would honestly be really, really cool. The next thing also as well, and this is also inspired by Ready Player One, is I would like to see a gaming hub. Not just a hub for a specific game, but like a gaming hub, like for everything. It would be almost like its own cloud system where you could take crossover effects, where you could have any game and you could end up having anything from that game. Like you have certain skins and combos and weapon combos and your avatar name, and you can end up being in this virtual headquarters to hang out with other people. It would basically be like a video game coffee shop. Like it would actually be a cool thing you could have, especially with the thing going on in the world right now that I won't say for demonetization reasons. But with everyone being at home, can you imagine how cool it would be if you could get like a digital experience world where you can end up hanging out with your buddies and having this technology to feel like you're actually there? I would love to have that. Can you imagine doing that? That would just be ridiculous. I would love to have a persona online like that, because you can be basically the king of your world, and that would be just way, way, way too much fun, and I would enjoy that so much. Please, somebody make that happen. The next thing is holograms. I think that if we're gonna bet on something about another holographic or robotic or futuristic themed item in general, I think it's holograms. I've said this for the last couple of years, and I'm basically copyrighting this as a prediction. This prediction is now copyrighted, therefore I am right. But yeah, I would love to see holograms be a feature in video games. We've had VR, so why can't we get holograms? Why can't we end up getting our DS, the DS 32089 or whatever, be able to have a digital hologram come out of the screen? You can project things already with movie screens since the way back in the day, like basically putting light on a screen. Why not put light in the air? Kind of like how we already do already. Holograms are the way to be. I know this sounds all expensive, but dude, it would be so worth it. Alright, the next thing that I would like to also see from gaming in general, I would love to be able to have a world where video games end up getting crossovers as if they're their own whole entire experience or game. With Fortnite has set the precedent or the standard that crossing some games is okay, especially if they don't necessarily match certain ethics, like M-rated games and E-rated games. Like, you wouldn't expect a child to end up wanting to go see an R-rated movie such as like Deadpool, but Fortnite did a crossover. Or you wouldn't expect a child to, you wouldn't expect them to end up watching something like John Wick. John Wick's an R-rated movie. Or Borderlands is an M-rated game. Like, and they did that. And Fortnite set the standard a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure they knew this from the get-go, that it's okay to have things combined and just basically just chill with video games. That's the one thing with Epic's, that just like, gaming is everything. It doesn't have to be one specific thing. Like, everything involves gaming if you want to, and that's the one thing that I really do enjoy about gaming, is you can combine essentially everything in life. It's endless possibilities. And I would like to see it where I could almost, not even necessarily in a spoof setting, not like Roblox where it's a ripoff or anything, but I would like to see a literal version of my fictional character from one game meet the other one. Almost as if it's this weird crossover game. Like, I would like to see, like, for example, let's take Clementine from The Walking Dead, having her meet, like, let's say, I don't know, let's say that Clementine from The Walking Dead meets Master Chief from Halo. Something bizarre like that. Or let's take Tracer from Overwatch and have her go in, like, let's say something like Super Mario Bros. Something very bizarre that you just wouldn't expect. Like, have it where the lines can interact. Not necessarily, like, they have to say name for name, like, make new voice lines, even though I want them to. But just have certain character quotes that can almost link up with each other, and have that digital hub be able to have those characters interact with each other. Like, let's say if I'm playing as, like, let's say Tracer, for whatever reason, and I go up to Mario, I want to be able to say, hey, and he'll respond. And so I can almost have, like, a weird character interaction, and I can have certain voice lines, and they can prompt and they can cause conversations. That would be, honestly, really, really cool. Now, another thing that I would also like to see is streaming services through gaming. Kind of like how games already have streaming services, such as if you go to, like, let's say, Overwatch, and you can watch the Overwatch League, and then it'll take you to a browser to the internet. I would like to see something like what Fortnite did, and they've only ever done this really once or twice, where they take something like a movie, and they'll put it on their in-digital screen. Not like it will pull you to another window, like Internet Explorer, or Chrome, or Edge, or, you know, something like that. It will literally play the actual thing that you're watching, like, let's say a Netflix show, in the game on that version of their screen, so it looks like it's happening in that universe. So if I wanted to, like, let's say watch Breaking Bad from Netflix in Fortnite, I should be able to. That would just be also mind-blowing. Like, these are ideas that I can just think off the top of my head, and I could keep going on and on and on and on, but I'm only going to list a couple more just because, like, I could literally be here on a live stream for days talking about this. But you have no idea how cool that would be. That would actually be super sick. Another thing also as well is a universal money system. I would like to have it where Fortnite's V-Bucks and, like, let's say COD points from Call of Duty should almost be, like, universal. Like, let's say I offer you, let's say $20 in V-Bucks, and you have $20 in COD points, and you specifically need money to buy something in Fortnite, and I specifically need something in Call of Duty. I would love it if I could give you my V-Bucks for your COD points, like a trading system, and then we could end up having the exact same things we want, but with not having the extra money involved. And the money is still the same. I understand this might be a little bit weird for some developers because they want you to continue to spend more money, or they wouldn't want you to use the competition's currency as essentially you getting their item. I understand how that looks on paper, but hear me out. It would be ethical for you to have it where I could be able to buy something from another game by trading. You're not necessarily hacking the game or getting it for free. You're still using that currency which was already bought by somebody else. It's as if you gift somebody, kind of like how in Fortnite you're gifting a item with V-Bucks. You can choose to buy for somebody else and not yourself. So why couldn't I make it where if I wanted to give somebody my COD points and they gave me their V-Bucks, which we already spend money on, so it's not any less money, it's just going to a different person now. That would be honestly really, really cool. I would love to end up having that happen. And now the last thing as well is that I would love this to be able to have either face cam or some form of digital hologram version of my online friends in my game, in the corner of the screen. Like how there's the overlay of Discord and party chat. I think it'd be kind of cool if it'd be like a YouTube video and you should be able to see your friend's face. That would be super, super cool. It'd almost feel like you're playing video games on a Skype call. And I know that sounds like the least technological, but it's so cool. Don't get me wrong. Hear me out. It's just an amazing idea. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys ended up enjoying. If you did, please consider dropping a like. It's always greatly appreciated. And why not subscribe if you're new? I upload every single day, and we are on the road to 500 subscribers and really close. So if you could help me out reach that goal, I greatly appreciate it, my friend. I hope you guys end up having a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you will ever see. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.